my word. Pot stirring question. Pitch the future of Indiana Jones.
Zach, go first with your serious pitch.
Do you want the serious pitch or do you want the joke pitch?
Is it serious/boring?
Give me the joke pitch, and then if we feel like it, we'll get the serious pitch.
Okay. Actually, all right. The joke pitch.
Actually, no. I'm going to do the.
Well, no. The joke pitch was a Netflix series about Short Round called Short Stories, where he's an adult and he's driving.
Okay, serious pitch.
The serious pitch and
driving like a driving Miss Daisy, like Indiana
Yes.
driving
like,
Indiana.
like a foreigner driving a taxi.
No, I was actually thinking about Fast
I've
and
seen
the
this
Furious,
one.
where
I've
he's
seen
doing
this.
street
Netflix
racing.
special.
It's every sitcom
Yeah.
of the 90s.
I've seen this.
No, actually, and it's weird because I don't even think about Indiana Jones, but I think, who is Indiana Jones really? He's somebody that we all want to be. He's very handsome. He's very cool. And I was thinking, who is the coolest, most handsome actor working today? That's Michael B. Jordan. And I was like, I would love to see like Michael B. Jordan take up the mantle of Indiana Jones somehow. I think that would be. I think he kind of has the charm to do it. He's cool
I'm
enough
push
to do
back
it.
too.
I'm into it.
Can we get contentious? Let's get contentious.
Okay.
He's
Do it.
too young. He's too young. Harrison Ford was like 40 when Raiders
Right.
came out.
Right.
He's a man.
But I want this to be a franchise, so we gotta start young. This is like his first adventure.
Yeah, but that's one of my problems with Mutt too. Like, he's just a boy. He can't know 6 languages. He's just a
Sure.
little boy.
Well, Michael B. Jordan's like
All
30.
he can do is flip a knife. Yeah, he needs another 10 years.
So, if we distill Indiana Jones down
Yeah.
to like his most,
Let's take an academic approach.
I'm just thinking, like, what does he need to have? What does he need to have to be Indiana Jones? Mitch has said that he needs to be mature and well-read and scholarly.
He's like a well-cooked steak.
Oh my
If he's
gosh!
not- if
like a braised.
That's right.
I think I need someone who is handsome, charming, has a bit of a dark side to them. And I was like, well, that's Michael B. Jordan. That's Creed. And I was thinking that's who I would like to see in that outfit on an action adventure thing. Like, I remember when people said Chris Pratt, and I was like, too goofy. Like, it doesn't work for me.
Like one dimensional there. Like you've got the adventure side. He could do that.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No. You were getting geared up.
No, I was saying, but my thing with Michael B. Jordan is I think like he's such a good actor that I feel like if you want to play someone, if you want someone who's a little smarter, a little more academic, he could do that. And if you want someone who's kind of, a little more leaning into the action, he could do that. I think that he has the dynamic to pull off that type of character.
Well, what did I just say? We have to change stuff if we want to keep watching these. So maybe he doesn't have to be the character I've known for 40 years.
Right.
I mean, that's fine. I think that's right. But we are still distilling something down, or then it's not Indiana Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it's just a new movie.
Well, I think I agree.
I hate to bring this up, but Creed isn't Rocky.
Yeah.
Sure.
Fair.
Yeah,
So
that's fine.
That's a good point.
But then again, there's not a character like Creed set up to be in Indiana Jones.
Unless, hear me out,
I'm listening.
Mutt.
But it's and again, I was like,
let
not
the
even
dogs
Indiana
out?
Jones. I would just like to see Michael B. Jordan in a movie like Indiana Jones.
I think there's
Coming in 2023. Who let the dogs out? Ooh.
I think there is some parallels between Indiana Jones and Bruce Wayne. I'm going to go back to I said it before. I'm going to say it again. There's parallels here. There's parallels. They both are two different people. They live in two different worlds. They occupy two different spaces. I think Michael B. Jordan could potentially like wear a Batman suit and look good in a 3-piece suit and have some one-liners and wear some glasses.
Right.
I think he could do like a Batman type character. I still think we're looking for like a man who has spent most of his life like a grizzled maturity, spent most of his life in a classroom. Like there's just something different here. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously Michael B. Jordan could play any character. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying there's like this guy has been.
You're saying he's too young, essentially.
Yeah,
Young.
I think there's just an X factor also that isn't there.
All right, fine. Idris Elba can play him. Whatever.
That would be much like that. That would be like a much better choice in my mind.
Age-wise,
like-
at least.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to get
Also,
going.
is Idris Elba maybe a little too cool?
not after Cats.
McCavity.
Is Indiana Jones? Is Harrison Ford cool?
In Indiana Jones, yes. When he shows up in that
But,
white
like, he also-
tuxedo, but then he also has those moments of I hate snakes.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too, but he's not.
He's
cool
not
in those
smooth
moments.
though. He's not
He's-
like suave, smooth. He's not.
You don't think?
I think he's cool.
I don't.
Because I don't know. That's tough. Sometimes
look
he
at him in
is.
Look at him in the class. The first time we see him in the classroom in Raiders.
Do you
of the
mean when
Lost
the
Ark.
girl closes her eyes so that she can
she's
see
blinking
love
at him,
you? Yeah.
and how he can't finish his sentence
Yeah.
because of that. That's happening.
Well, that would
He's
make
not-
me uncomfortable too if an
Yeah.
underage student was sitting on me.
But I feel like Michael B. Jordan would flash those pearly whites and
Yep.
hello.
Yep.
Oh, Brandon.
Yep.
I'm not saying he would do
No,
anything
Brandon.
inappropriate, but he would flash the pearly whites.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, he'd smile back.
Yeah, exactly. That's
oh,
all.
man.
Just a little smile. Anyway, sticking with Batman here. Here's my pitch.
Robert Pattinson is.
We're all familiar with Batman Beyond, right? We're all familiar with this.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this is a good idea.
this is a
I
great
see
idea,
where you're
right? So,
going.
so
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford is the grizzled old man behind the new Indiana Jones. He's pulling the strings.
He has the Jones cave.
He has to legally change his name to Indiana Jones.
He has all the
So-
indie costumes lined up.
So
in his
he
closet.
passes along the hat and whip and leather jacket. He's sitting at a computer screen.
Oh, man.
a typewriter.
Because-
It's the 70s.
No. Obviously, this one's going to be much more technologically advanced.
So he's dead.
He's not
And
dead.
a Nazi comes up. Ah, you must be the new Indiana Jones.
Who do you got playing the new Indiana Jones?
The new Indiana Jones. I mean, this is my answer for everything. We're like Tom Hardy, probably.
No, nope,
Too short.
nope.
Well, I also came up with that name in 2 seconds, so I didn't think about who would be playing.
I thought about
I just always
Joseph
say Tom
Gordon-Levitt,
Hardy.
but I was like, maybe he's too
He should
boyish.
Yeah,
Too
he's-
clean cut.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a boy. I need a man.
right.
I don't know though. I feel like I'm very precious about Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, more so than I am
Right.
with other things.
Right.
Because he's so perfectly cast.
Yes. Well, it's
Sometimes
written
with casting,
for him.
it's about
Or no,
what
it was,
you.
it
Well,
was written for Tom Selleck, not Harrison. But then they made it for Harrison.
Oh,
it's
we
just like
lucked
his
out.
career was so perfectly like leading up to Indiana Jones. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Right. You
He
know,
did
it does,
like the
it does.
kind of like hickey thing in American Graffiti. He shows us Han, and then he's Indy.
Right.
So there's no one I can think of that has had a career leading up to the new Indiana Jones, as Brandon keeps saying.
So
Okay,
Tom
you ready for mine?
Hardy is your Indiana.
that's my pitch.
I like that pitch.
2 minute.
That's my Tom Hardy.
Oh my, poor guy.
The hat's
Wow.
gonna cover his face.
Wow.
Is
Is that a Bane impression? Because that's super off.
That's the Revenant. Or I could do Mad
Then that's
Max.
super on. That's an A plus then.
Mad Max.
Oh no, I like the Revenant. You guys are dumb.
Nachos, I take it from you. Oh boy. Okay. Atlantis. That's my pitch.
Oh,
That's my
Okay.
pitch. Here's what I
and
did.
Michael J. Fox is the new Indiana Jones.
Oh, poor taste, Brendan.
Here's what I didn't get to say during our discussion before. I like that the natural progression, if they're doing the serial thing of the 1930s, was like the sci-fi thing of the 1950s. That feels like a natural progression to me. Like sci-fi is very tied, especially with the Red Scare. Like that was the whole point of Martians. It was like an allegory for Russians and communists. So I think the next thing then has to be something with the 70s, probably, if we're like going in time. So I don't know. I don't know what was a big deal about the 70s.
Hippies.
Vietnam, the hippies. Yeah,
He's
it
trying
had
to
just
teach
happened.
his class, and there's some hippies on the lawn.
Free love. Maybe they go to Atlantis and they're all just boning. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a writer.
Since when?
I'm not a screenwriter. But Atlantis, that makes sense, right? They need to go somewhere else and find something, So it's lazy, but
I
it's
think
there.
also on a serious note, they have to stop, like what we've been talking about. They have to stop stealing from cultures that like these. I don't even know what word, what distinguishes, what I'm thinking, what would be okay and what would not be okay. But
they're pillaging from, I agree. Anyone else think it was weird? I felt like that's why after Temple of Doom, they went back to the Judeo-Christian stuff.
It is, yeah.
Like very clear. They're like, well, we can take from the Lord.
Right.
Everyone's on board with that.
Right. Guys,
okay, here's the good version. I just thought of this. The good version of your answer, Zach.
I was about to say the same thing, I think. Yeah.
Glover.
Yeah.
How
Glover?
did you know I was going to say that?
What?
Do you mean Jordan? I don't want Donald Glover to play Indiana Jones. Michael B. Jordan.
What? Yeah, and I'm saying the good version of Michael B. Jordan is Glover.
Donald
Han
Glover?
Solo. Donald Glover.
Is Indiana Jones?
He's even
Wait,
less.
hold on.
He's even more boyish.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Donald Glover.
He's too scrawny.
No, I don't want Childish Gambino as Indiana Jones. That makes no sense.
I don't want Lando to play. No. Now I actually
he can play short round.
Great answer.
Yes, I actually came up with what I think is the best version of all of this. Mitch, I think Indiana Jones is brought in for one last job, and one of the people exploring with him is Michael B. Jordan. And at the end of the Atlantis movie, they're getting ready to leave. And then Indiana Jones goes, no, like, there's nothing for me on the surface. Like, I'll stay here. And he gives Michael B. Jordan the hat. And then we go ahead with Michael B. Jordan's Indiana Jones Beyond.
I think that's a good point. Could you ever see Michael B. Jordan wearing that hat?
Yeah. Yes.
No.
I could see him wearing the full outfit with the hat. Yes.
Maybe Idris Elba, not Michael B. Jordan.
Have you seen
can't
his
see
muscles?
anyone wearing the hat.
He's got that open shirt with the hat. I mean, come on.
All right. I'm really invested in the idea that they have to legally change their name to Indiana Jones, whoever his protege is.
Yes, that's the opening scene of my sequel then with Michael B. Jordan. It opens with
the
him.
The hat equals the cowl.
It opens with him trying to get his name changed. And they're like, why?
The whip is the batarang. Because
the
I'm
whip is the batarang.
I'm the new
the
Indiana
jacket,
Jones. That's why.
Is the cape.
And then he looks at camera.
And that's how you bring in the element you want, Brandon, where he has a computer, because Atlantis is in the future. So he's able to, call him on his water phone and be like, hey.
You know what I did like, actually, when Indiana Jones's hat blows off and Shia is getting ready to pick it up, and Harrison Ford is like, that's silly. Takes it right back and puts it on his head.
I wonder if
No.
I wonder if that was on purpose or if that just happened.
Well, I know there was a lot of rumors going around at that point.
Right.
I was like, those were just rumors. I'll take that back.
Donald Glover is Indiana Jones.
Gruff.
Do you mean Danny Glover?
That's what I was thinking. I'd rather see Danny.
I think I'm talking about Donald, right?
The rapper? Lando?
The rapper, Childish Gambino.
Lando, yeah, Childish Gambino. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. You're not talking about the lovable
Donald.
I mean,
Danny? No.
I mean, I would love to see
Hank
Demi.
Knox
I would love to
Angels in
see
the
Demi
Outfield.
Abiguibe's rap song in the style of Childish Gambino to the theme of Indiana Jones, but
I would enjoy that too.
Yes.
Ooh, Taika Waititi.
As Indiana Jones?
He's South Africa now.
You're just saying words now. We better hang up.
I would be the first one in line. Hey mate, how you doing? I mean, for your
actually, not to be, but like an Australian. That kind of makes a little more sense to me in a way.
It does.
Alligators, dingo babies, Indiana Jones.
But isn't
That's
he
the Crocodile Dundee?
He's a Kiwi though, right? He's not Australian.
That's right. I'm deeply apologetic
Well,
to our listeners.